Hello fellow captains and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a little Blyskawica stats look and little gameplay. So this is my captain for the Blyskawica. Blyskawica is a Polish ship. By the way, you can take a look at my armory things, and we're going to go ahead into the equipment. So I have main battery modification, which increases the main battery reload time, and some other things. Supplies, I have one of these and no boosters. Good, there's nothing really I need. I have premium repair kits, so this is the historical camouflage, which you saw. The survivability is questionable. Maneuverability, pretty good. So it's a very fancy ship. AA is very questionable. And let me tell you some history about the Polish Blyskawica. It is in the Grom class. If you're wondering why it's called this, and why I'm saying it, because I am Polish, and I would not be making this video if it's not Polish. So let's get into the gameplay and let's get into the history. So the Blyskawica was stationed in a dock with a town. The Germans planned on raiding and bombing that town. They did not know that the Blyskawica was there. So the Blyskawica was there, right? So they were bombing it, but the Blyskawica put up such a fierce AA wall that the bombers couldn't even bomb it. So the Blyskawica saved so many lives of the citizens of that town and put up a smoke screen so the bombers would miss. So let's get into this gameplay. Blyskawica is a very fancy ship when you're with your team. It's better when the pack stays together. Blyskawica will not be able to one-shot ships. I've tried it before, it doesn't end up well. You can't even one-shot destroyers, which is very disappointing. But that is totally fine because the guns kind of pay off, sort of. And this is why you have to be in a team, because then a destroyer just comes over and they'd be like, "You took a little bit damage from me. The time for you to take some of mine." So the destroyer will shoot you. So I don't really recommend close range with other destroyers, except for the Japanese, maybe. Maybe, just maybe. The torpedoes are extremely fast. 86 knots for the torpedoes. And 35 seconds, I believe, torpedo. So we have the Nagato flooding, and the flooding chance is 33%. Other tier 7 destroyers have like 16, 12, 10 for Russians. 16 is Japanese. Yeah, so I recommend this ship. If you promise this ship to stay with your team, this ship will pay you some money of wins. It took me a while to learn how to play this ship, but I got it later. It's just that you won't hide and you won't camp. Once your torpedoes reload, you shoot one more time, because torpedoes take not a lot of damage from ships. That's why you can go into your team, because your team will finish them. As I said, Blyskawica is not a killing ship. It's not a ship that you will be killing a lot enemy ships. Mostly your teammates will. And you're just a damaging gunboat. I'm going to pop a smoke here because there's 2 battleships in the King George, which probably has HE shells, which is not good. The North Carolina will be hit by 2. Yay, whoopee. So we're just gonna keep going for the North Carolina, try to set a fire up, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. So if you didn't notice, this has engine accelerator and smoke screen. So I have the first strike, 38,000 damage, and right now I'm just farming these battleships. I see 4 battleships. I saw 4 battleships. One is down, sadly. Which will be the Nagato, the bot. And the North Carolina's on flooding, and the Maly Kogut got him. So the King George is now accelerating. So it's torpedo time. Time to farm the King George now. The Benson came back from AFK, which is he was probably eating pizza right now. He came back to his game and he realized, oh, I was AFK. So we got flooding and a fire, and he puts it out. That's disappointing, King George. I really wanted that. Bismarck got Mihan. So we're just gonna keep shooting. I don't know what I'm doing, but I just have a feeling that I want to shoot the Bismarck now. So I shot the Bismarck. I don't know what just happened because my torpedoes were pretty far from an island. I'm gonna pop another smoke because Benson's probably trying to target me right now, which is not a good thing. Maly Kogut gets the kill again. So yeah. I'm glad there's no aircraft carrier for the Blyskawica, because when the Blyskawica comes with an aircraft carrier, it's not really good. It's not a good ship when you're playing against aircraft carriers, but it is when it's not playing against aircraft carriers. So now I'm just going to try to finish off the Bismarck because we're fancy and we want to kill, right? Who doesn't want kills? Kills get you trophies. And who doesn't want trophies? Nobody. I want trophies. Bismarck's going down. And I think I might go down too. I don't want to go down. I refuse. I'm too fancy. Too fancy. I'm too fancy. Let me live, Vincent. Let me live. Sacrifice him. Where's the Maly Kogut when I need him? Oh my god. Yes, repair kit cooldown is now on. And we can now repair ourselves. Whoopee! There's nothing you can do to stop me now. Now I'm just gonna torpedo him. I hope he enjoys his big torpedo launch. My torpedoes are very stealthy. He just noticed them and he's like, oh no, I'm dead. Well, you got one thing right. Yes, you are. Please be sure to subscribe if you like this video. Like the video. Subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you know when I'm turning on these videos. And I'll see you on the open seas, captains.